What's up, guys? Game Fan of all games here, and I'm back to give you another drama script this Saturday, and I'm just gonna go over Raw. Let's get the nonsense out the way first. The Rusev and Dolph Ziggler feud is really bad. I mean, it's not as bad as Becky Lynch from TNA, but the Summer Rae and Lana story and the Dolph Ziggler and Rusev, it just needs to end. Hopefully at Night of Champions it's going to come to a close, because I like how this past week on Raw, WWE basically did a TMZ shoot. Like, that whole segment when they recapped everything that happened last week and what happened on SmackDown, straight out of TMZ. So that's what it looked like to me. But it's basically, to me, it's nonsense. I don't find there's really no gain from this feud. To me, it's just to fill that 3-hour time slot that Triple H hates to do every week. There's no what do you get from benefiting from winning this? There's really, with the main event wrestlers holding up a mid-card title, which in my opinion that's a really bad idea. There's really no gain from this. Just two wrestlers just doing this feud with two managers, all just to earn a paycheck, because this isn't entertaining to me at all. But hopefully at Night of Champions this will be the end of it, because SummerSlam ended in was it a double count out? Yes, it was double count out. So you kind of hinted that, okay, this feud's not going to end. It's going to go to Night of Champions, and hopefully it ends at Night of Champions. It's no secret now, even though it hasn't been announced, that Randy Orton is probably gonna be the third person for the Shield. Well, the two-man Shield. Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose. It's gonna be Randy Orton versus Brian Shaw, Luke Harper, and Bray Wyatt. It's pretty given. I like how Randy Orton finally beat Sheamus on Raw after losing to him 2 weeks straight. So that feud magically ends with Randy Orton losing and the Wyatt family attacking him. And obviously Orton's going to join Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns. It's just so obvious that I don't even know why this thing is shadow figured here. But I guess they got to wait till Raw for Randy Orton to announce it. But we all know it's going to be Randy Orton. I like how the feud is over with Sheamus. Randy Orton winning after 2 weeks. I don't write, I just watch, and I do the show every week for you guys as entertainment. I see the Wyatts winning. I don't see them bringing in a new Wyatt family member and them just losing, especially how he's been manhandling all three people with no struggle. So I don't see the Wyatts losing at Night of Champions, but I'll save my full predictions for next week's show. On to Raw. Ryback still hasn't learned that he can't fucking fly, and he keeps landing on his knees, so he's gonna have another damn staph infection and probably won't be able to defend the title again at the rate he keeps going. Because you saw the body splash he did and he missed right on the knees, both of them, and he landed with the injured one first, right on the knee. It's like you can't fly with all that muscular body mass, because muscle weighs more than fat, and I don't know how. I'm gonna assume Ryback has around 7% body fat, so that's all muscle, just all that heavy weight just right on the knees. Doesn't even matter if you from that height and all his weight and all that muscle landing and crashing down on that can't be good. Just right on the knees. So hopefully he doesn't get hurt again, and so he can't defend his title. But he's not set for a match, hasn't been announced yet for his match. But they'll probably get to it. They probably either got to it on SmackDown. I don't watch SmackDown due to my work schedule, or they're probably going to announce it next week on Monday Night Raw. Seth Rollins and the statue. The statue is destroyed. And now we know where Bray Wyatt Besides that one time when he was in that room, that closet room with the anyone else but you Roman Reigns thing, all his promos were taken in the parking lot. Because when Sting said turn the lights on, he was in the parking lot. And every time someone's backstage with the lights out or it's dark, it looks exactly like that. So is it safe to say that every time it's a shoot back there, they're in the parking lot and the lights are all the way off? That's a pretty good assumption. But, you know, we eventually knew that the statue was going to get destroyed. Didn't you notice how the WWE title was had more detail on the statue than the US title? I found that to pretty odd. And also the way they announced the change. I like how it seems that John Cena and Seth Rollins is going to be the main event for Night of Champions instead of Sting and Seth Rollins. Mind you, John Cena and Seth Rollins are fighting for the mid-card title, and Sting and Seth Rollins are fighting for the main event title. Excuse me, card title, main event, main card, same thing. But yet, when they announced it last night, it seems that Sting's match is first. But I guess that's them showing that John Cena is the man, and it doesn't really surprise me with Vince still in power that he would let a WCW superstar get a main event. So, and I highly doubt Sting is gonna win. I say Sheamus sneaks in a cash-in. I don't know if it's going to be a successful cash-in, but I say he sneaks in a cash-in because that would make, if he does cash in, that would mean Seth Rollins did triple duty and he did 3 matches. I mean, he's done 3 matches at Night of Champions. But, I don't know. Just gotta wait till my prediction video. In other news, the Divas match, Charlotte will face Nikki next week, so to see if she could break the record. Hopefully she does, but I don't think that they're gonna have the title switch on television for free. And plus, the whole 3 Divas thing really doesn't stick. They don't promote. It doesn't promote each another individually, and especially it doesn't help when Nikki says wins or losses doesn't matter. Because when was the last time she defended the title? It's just been tag matches and triple threat tag matches. So they don't. If you don't watch NXT, you don't know who Sasha Banks is, who Becky Lynch is, and who Charlotte is. You don't. If you don't watch NXT. And that's a fear I had when they started bringing people up from NXT. I mean, if you don't watch, which the majority of the WWE universe does not watch NXT, you're gonna have this problem because you're just gonna assume people watch NXT and they don't. Only the hardcore fans watch everything, and we know casual of anything outweighs hardcore. There will always be more casual people doing anything than will be hardcore. The casuals will always outnumber the hardcore people in anything. So that's the problem. But like I said, they gotta start doing single matches and break up these stables somehow so they can individually get their own spotlight, not just, you know, as a team thing. But it's gonna be an interesting week. I like how the tag team titles will get defended next week, and New Day is over. As I said last week, New Day is really officially over. So it's New Day versus Primetime Players, and the winner of that go on to face the Dudley Boys at Night of Champions. I'm sad for the Primetime Players because New Day is too hot right now for them to lose the titles. So Primetime Players are probably gonna lose. the match this week on Monday Night Raw. But that's gonna wrap this up for this week's Drama Script this Saturday. I personally gave Raw a 2.5 out of 5. It was okay. But that's gonna wrap this up for this week's Drama Script this Saturday. Remember, there's a Drama Script Saturday every Saturday. And if you have liked what you have witnessed, please subscribe to this channel, and there will be a Drama Script Saturday every Saturday. And I'm Game Fiend, Fiend of All Games, and I'm signing out later, and peace.